Matty.
Welcome to the Real Tech Housewives of Denver. I'm your host, Matty Goes, along with my co-host, Parmajawn. Together we are Thatz Hot. Yo.
That was beautiful.
That was a really good orchestrated one, huh?
Yeah, I feel like you guys done this before.
We should have it now. It's episode 10, I think.
We're getting you. Yeah, welcome to episode 10.
Wow.
Yes,
10. Yo.
We've reached double digits.
Hey, you know who's a 10 in my life? Our guest today.
Babes.
We have Dissolve on the cast, baby.
You're buttering me up.
One half of Punjahbe.
There it is. There it is. Lamborghini. Mercy.
Yo.
Oh, that's hot.
This could be a good one. Yes. Welcome to the show, baby.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for helping me fulfill the second whitest thing I've ever done in my life. Join a podcast. You don't understand. Man. Moving to Colorado was first. You can't take that away from me. Sorry.
But you have officially made it to two white guys with a very mediocre, low-viewed podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Welcome, dude.
Wow.
This is it.
Let me get some.
Nice.
Oh my God,
there,
that
dude.
is the third whitest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, fist bump me, bro.
We have
Hell yeah, brother.
We have Birkenstocks for you when you
Rest in
leave
peace,
as a gift
Coolio.
baggie.
I only wear Crocs now. Sorry.
Crocs are
They're from
good.
Broomfield. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, they have a giant complex in Broomfield.
Can we go to the Crocs factory as like a squad someday and tour it like the Coors?
Let's do a boiler room there.
That's ganging them over at the Crocs.
Hi, we're Squad, and this is Lamborghini Mercy. This is California. Wait, who said that? Oh, that was fucking DJ Khaled.
This is California.
This is California and the fucking Crocs factory.
Yeah, dude. I want to get the Crocs tattooed on my stomach, like the logo, kind of like the Thug Life. But
Yeah.
it's just the
Like in,
Crocs,
like-
the little gator.
What, like in like Jose Cuervo fucking font?
Yeah, no, just the Crocs font.
That's right. What is that like style of fucking tattoo? Is it it's
Comic
the
Sans.
men's tramp
I'm
stamp?
Crocs head to toe,
This is,
homie.
this is
10
the
toes.
men's tramp stamp right
10
here.
Crocs down, homie. I'm
Hey,
fucking
bro.
down. I'm ready to
Oh,
go,
bro, I'm
homie.
going off-road mode.
Do you have the Crocs with like the warm insoles, or
Yeah, duh, bro.
that's my winter shoe?
Listen, bro, my fiance is white. I know how to
Oh
get
man,
my fucking
I kind of want to show you my Crocs. Do you know? Have you ever heard of?
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Done, dude.
I'll watch both of you guys show each other your Crocs.
Do you know Pizza
Crocking?
Slime?
Huh?
You heard of Pizza Slime?
Yeah, of course.
They gave me some Crocs and they gave me like decked out in like all the little things. I have like a poop emoji. I have like unicorns, game controllers.
you
Like
didn't have to flex on us like
Damn,
that.
bro.
dude.
I'll just go home already. Cry myself to sleep.
before we do that, we got some questions for you, bro.
Oh my God, what is this?
First of all, don't you have a gift for our dear friend Parm here?
I do. Guess what, Parm?
Really? I have a
heard.
gift?
I heard you love Lisa Ann, so I got you fruity wiggly gummy worms.
Yeah.
That's how you show up to a podcast,
Lisa,
Oh, that's hot.
I love you.
babe.
Thanks for coming to our first That's Hot show ever. And
Wait,
thank
what is
you,
this?
Dissolves, for the gummy bears.
You're most welcome, my friend. But hold up, yes. Wait, actually, you have questions.
No, I was just saying, probably
Lisa-
the third most whitest thing you've done is bought someone gummy bears.
I bought generic brand gummy bears.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
even
fine.
think I didn't even know that was out there.
Circle K has the good shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Lisa, though. She's the host of the new Fit Soda Challenge, Fit Soda Famous, which you can post a video. Every week we're giving away $500. She's the host. You can win a call with her, too.
For $500? That's
no,
how much.
And that was not an ad.
No.
Hashtag not an ad.
We're running this thing, this podcast sponsored by Fit Soda. We have a thing called Fit Soda Famous, where if you post a video, if you do something crazy, like a viral video, you have a chance. She'll judge the videos at the end of the week. You can win $500 and a call with her.
So are you saying I should just submit the video of her like taking stories, at our
dancing on us.
show?
Yeah.
Because that was a.
I would like
that
this to
was
be
a-
submitted to me in my
That was it.
email.
I'll send that to you as well.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
DM
CC,
those.
I'll BCC you on
a
it.
quality
I'll BCC
control
you
check.
on it.
Yeah, the B's like hidden, right?
Yeah. I'll BCC Punjahbe on it.
BCC. Pussy.
And yeah, I'll throw you.
Pussy. I'll BCC.
I'll throw you on the bussy list, and
Can you bust me on that email?
yeah,
dude?
Maddie,
kinda
I
got the
will
bussy
also.
list,
I will.
bro.
You'll be in the main list. You don't need to be on the bussy list because you're a
Bussy list.
you're a Fit Soda employee. Shout out Fit Soda. Shout out
out
Bed
Fit
Boss.
Soda.
Shout out Lisa Ann. I
All
love
you gotta do is tag
love you,
hashtag
Lisa.
Fit Soda Famous in your post. Post for real, baby.
So
I'm doing my
anyways,
next TikTok.
Because TikTok. Speaking of, you're an influencer, baby.
What am I influencing?
yeah, let's get in, let's get
I'm
into some.
influencing memes.
Let's get into some dissolves in Punjahbe history. Like before even the TikTok show, like just tell us like your musical journey. Like how'd you get kind of started in the scene, making your own music? Like give us the lowdown.
The bio.
Yeah, give me the bio, baby.
Let me see. So
That's my favorite button now, dude.
yoink. So back in the yoink. So yeah, I like fucking grew up in the Middle East. Boing. shout out Saudi Arabia, bro.
Shout out, dude. Huge fans of the podcast.
Huge
Friends
fans,
of the cast.
bro. They're investing in us in the fucking desert right now. They're like, we'll put these motherfuckers down.
Dude, yeah.
I was at house parties and I hated the music at house parties, and I decided I wanted to DJ the parties. So I was getting into, I don't know if you guys were around for this, maybe not, but there was something called funky mixes where they were just like reggaeton edits with intros and outros for fucking Beyonce, Sean Paul.
You get them on
Somebody
DJ
Goes to Them.
City.
Huh?
You get them on DJ City.
DJ City, bro. I downloaded them on LimeWire.
I'm a baby, so I don't know any of this shit.
Hell yeah.
But you knew Lisa Ann.
Hell yeah, I know who Lisa Ann was, bro. I'm a MILF guy, dude.
You're like,
hey, I'm
George
sorry
Bush.
if you're listening to this episode, Mom, but I'm a, like,
Your mom. I have Saudi Arabia on the line.
Yeah, dude. He's about ready not to get invited to.
I'm not invited to the cookout anymore. I'm uninvited. But yeah, I downloaded funky mixes of Sean Paul, Get Busy. Oh, fucking love that song. That was
Busy.
It awoken something in me. But then I also saw Daft Punk. I listened to the Alive album. The live
Saudi
album.
base unlocked.
Saudi,
Yeah, you're the first one who came on and we're like, "What's your influence?" He's like, "Sean
Saudi
Paul."
Arabia.
Tell me if I'm not
Saudi Arabia, Sean Paul. That's
Saudi
what they call
Paul,
me.
dude.
Saudi Paul.
You're the Sean
Wow.
Paul of dubstep, dude. We'll give that to you.
Somebody goes to fucking yeah, and so I listened to the Daft Punk's Alive album, and I was like, "This is sick! Oh my god, I can't believe this is all
One of
just
the
samples."
one of the greatest albums
Is
of all
that
time,
the album
in my opinion.
with Touch on it? Touch.
No,
I
it
remember
was like
Touch.
no,
that
no.
was
I
a
don't think they played that.
fucking amazing
No,
song.
Alive was like
The Miami.
It was live recordings of their I
Alive
think,
tour.
Yeah, but I think it was just that show.
Yeah, it was
one
just
show
the
in
Miami.
And dude, no, but it was because it was like all their like shit from like their albums and everything like that, but it was like so masterfully like live, like put to. Oh my god,
That shit
I
was
get
like
I get such goosebumps listening to Alive.
Me too.
You're talking 2007, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
The
dude.
only really good live set in electronic dance music.
Like that set the precedent because I've seen a lot of dope fucking like I've seen like Kink. I've seen a lot of like really dope techno producers that play live, and now I'm like like tech house and that just
I don't even look at me live anymore. I'm just like,
I mean, bro, hit, sing, and drink.
That's right, baby.
Bow.
Hit, sink, and drink. When in doubt, play it out. You're a DJ.
Welcome to the future.
Bro, it sounds like he's mumbling it.
That's Parm. I just saved it.
I probably was, dog.
bro.
Grime style.
I need the soundboard just in life. Can
Inside.
you just follow? Can we do a TikTok series where we just walk around and I say something to a stranger and you're like, yoink.
He's like, "Hey, can you have some change?" "No, I'm sorry, I don't carry cash on me."
Boom,
Selector. Rewind that.
Rewind.
Paper or plastic? No, I brought my own bag.
my own.
Measured by players. Rude boy bears.
Yeah. In those awkward times,
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss grandma. Yay!
So how did Punjahbe come about? How did you guys meet? How did that whole thing start?
That evolves into the rest of the story.
I just said skart, but I meant to say start.
How did that start? So after I graduated high school, I went to college in Philly. And in Philly, after I graduated, I got really into a lot of dance music. I saw Deadmau5 was my first quote unquote rave.
Were you there when Diplo was running Philly?
Yeah, we booked him for our fucking homecoming show.
Playing like the kangaroo song.
Yeah,
that's so wild.
Horsey song.
Yeah.
Horsey. Dude, that shit was nuts. Oh my God. He was
a deep cut.
Yeah, dude. I've followed fucking Diplo for a long time because of Philly. But yeah, so I got really into DJing. I was out there. My DJ name was Dubseth. And
that's kind of tight.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking hot.
Oh, that's hot.
It was a good 8-year run. And then, so I started playing all over Philly, and I started playing some shows out of state. I went on a mini tour with Mord Fustang, and then I went.
Hell yeah! I fucking love Mord Fustang.
Mord is the man. Mord,
dope producer. Dope producer.
You're my favorite weeb, Mord. And
friend of the show.
And
I don't know him. I wish I did.
I just say everyone's a friend of the show because we're friends of them.
We're friends of friends.
Yeah, true. Yo, I think we would be friends, dude. Whatever.
Yeah, you guys would watch some good anime together, I bet.
Yeah, dude.
And some hentai too. Shout out, Mord.
Oh, shout out Tentacles.
Shout out Tentacles.
Squid Game's for real, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That ginky dude.
I fucking love that kid.
Waifu vibes.
Waifu. Big DJ Waifu.
Oh.
DJ Waifu.
It's like a DJ Waifu pillow.
DJ Waifu in the beat.
Get my new merch at some DJ Waifu pillows.
I've gotta just interrupt and say this has gotta be, there's 3 ADHD minds colliding right now. This is the most sporadic fucking crazy podcast
And a dog pillow. This is my favorite, bro. Okay.
What brought you to Philly then?
Just because my sister went to college there, and she was like, "Oh yeah, this is the party," and I was like, "All right, cool, I'm coming in." And then the year I get there, she's like, "I hate partying," and I was like, "Oh, I guess I'll just do all the partying myself."
I guess I'll take over this party part of the family.
Yeah, I got to bring the honor back, you know. And so when I was DJing like Northeast or whatever, I played like I decided I wanted to play at Webster Hall, so I would go to Webster Hall just to like hang out and shit. And oddly enough, I never met him, but I saw him there, and he was friends of friends of friends. And I saw Shane there, and he saw me, and we were like, I don't want to talk to that kid. You know,
it wasn't love at first sight.
No, well, it was
love at first sync.
It was more like I was on a time crunch to hang out with people I actually knew.
You're networking, on a little bender.
You know, it's so funny when people talk about like DJ locals networking, trying to like find their people.
It's mostly like, who's got keys?
Yeah. Why is everyone smelling keys in this room?
There's a lot of baristas at this party.
Oh, you think the green room would actually be green? You know, like shit like that, like stupid conversations in the green room. But
like me trying to convince everybody these people I had parasocial relationships with are my homies.
I'm in the green room trying to get everyone to cash out their 401k on the spot.
Just
like, dude, you don't need
Listen, I'm a financial advisor.
That's hot investments coming soon. Keep your eyes peeled.
Wu-Tang Financial. That's hot financial.
That's our Patreon. As you could join and we'll give you financial advice.
Diversify your bonds, bitch.
Yeah,
we'll give you financial advice, and then your credit score drops.
That would be a great pre-drop for your song. Diversify your bonds.
Prestige. That's hot.
Prestige worldwide. But yeah, I didn't know Shane. I didn't see him there when I was at Webster, and then whatever. And then years later, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of East Coast. I want to go to the Denver bass capital of the world.
Bass music, dude.
Bass capital.
You were chasing that rail ride,
bro. This was even before rail riding. This was still when Wubs was still a thing.
So they didn't know how to dance.
What year was this? What year?
2014.
Okay, we're so this is like right when
Pretty Lights existed. That's how long ago it was.
No, so that's like, so I started out making dubstep like when I was literally like 13, 14 years old. And yeah, I stopped right around then, like right around when I was like 15, 16.
Yusef was going to Trap Fest at that time.
No,
it was called
Trapaholics?
City Hall. Yeah.
Trapaholics, bro. That was a Philly show.
trap
No,
shit.
Twerkaholics was the Philly shit.
Yes.
Twerkaholics we were trying to get Miley Cyrus to go to that show. Because
She was too busy swinging around on a fucking wrecking ball at the Grammys,
Bro.
type beat.
Yes, dude. That was and then you know what's funny? She goes to Philly anyways, and she's like, "Now I'm really gonna get nasty. I'm gonna get ratchet." In that voice too, and you're like, "Whoa, holy fucking shit!"
I feel like for the producers listening right now, if you don't sample the last like 30 seconds of this,
You're a
This is a gold mine. We should put this on Splice.
Yeah,
This
dude.
podcast on Splice. That's a
dude,
long
we
shot.
should put all the samples of good like acapellas on Splice for this podcast.
Yes, Spliceaholics.
Spliceaholics mixtape.
Just join our Discord.
Where'd you find this?
Dirty ways.
Overcompressed.
This shit sounds overcompressed.
Tech house sucks.
So
That's a sample.
One,
That's a sample.
one other question I like to ask all the good homies that come on to the Real Tech House.
Do you have an innie or an outie belly button?
It's an innie.
Okay.
That was not what I was.
That
gonna
wasn't
ask,
it? You
but
usually ask them
I'm
all
glad
that.
I'm glad
Ask me
that.
about my butthole.
Yeah, I'm glad that you got that one out of the way. I guess what are your like, if you had to name like a top 3 or like just like list off some people that are like your biggest musical influences and what you make. And I'm not talking like just like what you like want to produce, but also like, you know, like
People that shape my
like the
taste.
base level, like what, like, yeah, like what do you like to listen to? What do you like feel like contributes to your sound?
I would say definitely Deadmau5 for sure.
Same.
Noisia for sure. And I'm gonna throw a random one on here. Scott Storch.
Oh yeah, he's with a joint in his mouth, tickling the ivories.
The motherfucker can play the piano. I ain't gonna lie.
That he can.
The dude is asleep when he's playing that video, and he's got the joint. He's actually passed out.
He's like.
Well, that's less the joint, more tramadol.
It's more cocaine.
Yeah.
He's like, I
he's
hate
like-
not being on cocaine anymore.
Like when they filmed Walk Hard, the fucking
Dewey Cox
Dewey
story.
Cox story? You're kidding
When
me.
he's passed out like that, and the
Wait,
chick is
he's
writing
in.
it.
He's
No,
in
he's
that-
not in it. But
I was like, no way, Scott Storch was in that
Dude,
fucking movie.
trust me, that would be the Scott Storch story. But they basically, when that film, when he's just like lying down, that chick's writing him, and it's like, oh, I didn't even know you were here. That's based on Scott Storch, bro.
No way.
Big factoids.
I can see why that's an influence.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I want to be that level of complacent with life.
No, not really. Yeah,
You sure?
I don't think anybody should be probably.
Or should I hit it like
Yay!
No, but like for real, after Big Pimpin', like I was like, wow, I dug on the interwebs as one usually does
on the internets?
and I
thought it
was
said
going through the
beeple,
series
bobble,
of
beeple.
tubes, and I was like, holy shit. The sample of that shit was a song that I knew growing up. And I love when I hear Middle Eastern samples.
Like a
because-
very obscure like sample.
Womp,
Yeah.
womp, womp,
Dun, dun,
womp,
dun,
womp,
dun.
womp,
Yes, dude. That's the kind of style I was producing initially in my career. I was trying to get melodic dubstep
like, this
in
shit's a
that
banger.
pentatonic scale.
You're talking to a melodic guy when Matty. That's why That's Hot is such like a funny like combo, I guess you could call it. Is
We do
that, like,
feel each other like that's like a,
CUMBO, by the way.
I've always
Pizza combo.
been like on the more like melodic side of things. But like I don't know if you feel the same way, but sometimes for me it's like it can be a detriment to me sometimes because I'm like always just trying to like, oh, like I need this progression and it needs to go like
Yes,
this. But then like
I
I
like
listen
that.
to it for like so long in a row that I'm like, all right, well fuck
I
this.
hit a
Like,
wall, dude. I hit a
it's
wall.
so
with that
fucking
melody,
like
bro.
how do you have any like ways to like get past? Because I personally like Matty and I made a song last night, but I've been on like kind of like a writer's block for the past like 4 or 6 weeks. Like
in the chat.
how can you like get past that?
Listen, and this kind of goes into the bigger idea of what Dissolves means as a music project for me. Dissolves is essentially, I wanted a project that, because I was, like I said, dubstep before. So basically everyone's like, he plays dubstep and that's all he ever makes. And it's funny because my biggest tracks ever were festival trap remixes. And they were played by Swedish House Mafia, all these people. And I loved it, but I was like, but people were like, so why is his name Dubstep then if he makes trap? And I was like, fuck, man, I'm being pigeonholed because of my branding. So I changed my brand to become Dissolves. And what I wanted Dissolves to be is that I would play whatever the fuck I want and not worry about shit.
Yeah, dude.
So when I produce, I have that same mantra as well, where if I go into a track and I get stuck on something, I have another track of a different genre to open up my fucking production chakra or whatever the fuck it is.
That's what it's called. Dude, that deserves a...
There you go. Yeah, unlock your production chakra.
That's something that the two of us have just kind of been starting to like acknowledge and recognize recently too. Is like, effort. That was a weird fucking noise.
You all right down there?
Jesus. It's the gummy worms, dude.
Yeah, I haven't even opened
belly
the gummy
button's
worms.
coming out.
No. What I was gonna say before my fucking gastrointestinal fucking
His GERD interrupted.
Yeah, make it all about you.
Is that Matty and I have been talking about the same thing recently too. Where like initially we were like, oh, like, you know, Thatz Hot will be just like our like thing where we like do tech house and then we do stuff on our own. But then like we made like a really dope like bass track last night. And I think we've both been like thinking about it too, but like it's like we might as well just like everything that we really fuck with that we make together. Like,
yeah, we were talking.
Why wouldn't we just like put it all out to the world?
Make what you feel, and I feel like I've learned a lot. Like I've produced dubstep tracks, I've produced D&B, house, everything, and I learned something in each different genre that I can take to my
100%.
thing. So that's why I'm like really big proponent
and
of
it's like a challenge. That's what we were talking about. It's like we need to do this more often. Like we're trying so hard to make like cool tech house.
If you have a writer's block, jump out and make a different genre of music.
100%. And I even try to be like, well, why can't I make dubstep at 30 BPM? Like, what's stopping me
like
from
try some shit that like challenges your mind and your like creative
You
process.
don't have to put it out, but you can spend a night like playing with that.
And if you are like really a producer that's like producing a lot, then you know that like 95% of the things you make are never going to see the light of day.
100%.
Honestly, if you're really in this shit, if you're really in this shit, there's some people that like, oh, like, you know, it just needs this one more thing. And it's like, and you just, but like at a certain point too, like as a producer, you're like, all right, this is not going to work. I'll keep it in the vault in case I ever want to circle back. But like,
so
you know,
I have
life is fleeting, just like your sound is like fleeting at a certain point.
You don't want to be 34 and have like this massive hard drive of whips like I am.
I turned 34 in 2 days and I have a massive hard drives of whips. I feel very attacked right now.
Delete them. Let them go.
I am 24 and I have a massive hard drive of whips. So I can only, yeah, of course I will take care of both of you till the day I die because I love you both. And yes.
Oh, yoink.
You hit it, I hit it. You hit it, I hit it.
Wait. Matty, 1, 2, 3.
Let's remix this song.
This is some good ass shit. Hey, Lamborghini Mercy. Hey.
Lamborghini Mercy. Hey.
You were gonna make a point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, back to you.
My biggest. I have two mentors that kind of taught me the best things about that, because you mentioned a lot about like leave it for later. Deadmau5 made a great point in his masterclass that I stole. Sorry, Deadmau5, I love you. I've seen you the most.
You're welcome for opening up to you, Deadmau5.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Listen, I'm bringing the worlds together here.
We both over Deadmau5 in the same week.
Yeah, let's go.
You gave me a shout out.
Yeah, you played the Denver one.
You gave me a shout out, and I want to bill you up. So thank you for that.
He said, "Shout out to that guy."
That's exactly what he said.
That's exactly what he said.
That's amazing. That's a feeling right there.
It was pretty cool. He's the reason I started producing music.
Hey, yeah, and on that note, he fucking taught me something on that masterclass, and he said, if I don't know what else to do with the track, as a precaution, I just chop up my favorite bits as stems and put them in a folder under like, oh, this is synth loops. Like I try to make my own sample pack for me is what he said. And he said, chop up even like a one shot of like the synth or the melody, put the MIDI in there, put everything in this folder. And then that way, when you come up later in life to be able to produce a song and you're like, wait a second, I know just the thing that would fit in here. Yoink, put it in there. And basically, hit it.
Oh my Lord of mercy. Back to you, Yusuf.
And that was awesome. I haven't followed that rule because I'm so stubborn about like being like, nah, I can do it.
You in Ableton?
Ableton, baby.
Did you get Ableton 2 with the Dead Mouse Masterclass as like I got the Dead Mouse Masterclass.
Ableton 2?
No, I got Ableton 9 because it came with a bundle with
like,
the
what, was this
Masterclass.
Yeah,
I was like,
no.
was this in 2004?
I've been producing since I was 7.
Since you were not born yet. Fucking, I didn't even know they had a 2. I just thought they were like, let's just start in 7. So it sounds like we've been here for a while. No, I got Ableton 8 was the first iteration I ever got, and I obviously pirated that. And 10 was the first one I ever bought. I was so proud of that purchase. Like, I'm giving back to my community. That shit was ridiculous.
No, I think 9. I bought the standard 9, but then 10 was the first.
Yeah, I've been buying Sweet since
the
9.
ears, right?
Yeah.
The ears. They hurt.
It hurts.
Yeah, these are shitty headphones.
Fuck, you're gonna make me blind.
That's why I keep the good ones for myself.
Thanks. I should have. That's what you should do. You should tell every DJ that comes here to bring the BYOH, bro.
Oh,
BYOG. Bring your own gogs.
bring your own gogs and phones, dude.
Gags.
Hey, if you're a future guest of the podcast,
Write
your
this
own
down.
gogs.
We give you the writer, not the other way
And this is
around.
how we're going to tell if our guests actually watch our show, if they show up with their own headphones, or if they're just
Yes.
fucking using us for clout.
You fucking clout chasers.
Yeah, fuck you, Ham.
We're on
Fuck
to
you,
you,
Ham.
Yeah.
I'm on to you, Ham.
We know what you are, Ham.
This is a psyop campaign.
Ham, we're joking completely.
joking.
I love you.
We love you, Laura. This is how much I love you, Ham.
Yeah.
I give you the yonk, dude.
And then the second greatest fucking advice I ever
Taking
got.
a rip of a non-bong device.
Parm's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
go smoke a vape over here that you can't see.
Don't worry.
We're going to cut to commercial.
This show is for family only.
If you don't drink Fit Soda, then you. It's got aminos for recovery and electrolytes for fucking hydration. All my friends drink Fit Soda and they're cool as like me. I got a model girlfriend, she drinks Fit Soda. I got a fireman buddy, he drinks Fit Soda. Construction workers, they drink Fit Soda. Every girl you're attracted to drinks Fit Soda. This camera guy right here, he drinks Fit Soda. It doesn't get any better than this. It's time to get your Fit Soda. Make sure you go to fitsoda.com if you want to be cool like me. The best part about Fit Soda? Zero sugar. Sugar sucks too. F sugar. I hate sugar. Man, f this, I'm out of here.
And we're back. I will put a commercial there.
It's your ad for.
I usually play like, this is sponsored by Fit Soda, the best bong water you can use.
And my OnlyFans. Find quality feet pics today.
My dog is huge.
Bar, let's take a seat right now.
Yeah, I would sit down for that too.
That one's a good one.
It looked like it hurt.
It was just.
That's amazing.
You smoke vape?
Huh?
All right, I'm back.
Do I
Sorry, guys.
vape or do I smoke vape? Because that's
You
how I know
vape.
you're a cop when you tell me, do you smoke vape?
Hey, do you kids smoke vape? How
Hey, do you guys?
kids?
What is your favorite flavor?
Can I buy some
my
vape?
my homeboy.
My OMG.
Hey,
Dap it up, brother.
hey, yeah.
Oh, I love
exactly.
V-clips.
Exactly.
Do you put a snus in and
A-cab, am I right?
A cab, bro.
Yes, Yusuf, you are right.
Hey,
Yes.
So you got
our
start.
podcast now.
Yeah, get that, dude. We just got flagged for non-children content, but we'll move on.
A-cab?
All cops are babies.
Bros.
All cops are bros, dude. All cops, dude.
Hey, bro, I heard you guys were chill like that. I didn't know you were chill like that.
Cool
Yeah.
outfit, dude.
Hey, I don't even mind you tasing me now, dude.
Dude.
I didn't realize you were such a homie, dude. You know?
You're my best friend.
This podcast is like when you're walking in a mental asylum and you walk by a room. This is what you hear.
What's up, Ricky Bobby? Hey,
you're
ass
like-
motherfucker.
This is like talking to a bunch of maggots. This is what it's like. It's just a circle jerk of nonsense.
They're like, nah, dude, but like you missed that Q post that was posted on October 28th, 5:47 p.m. Eastern time. Eastern time.
That's God's time.
They're trying to put.
That's God's time. That's when God's watching down on us.
Sunday.
That's what Q said to us.
Yeah,
So
dude.
that's when it's happening.
They're
Okay?
resurrecting.
Q Viticus.
They're
513.
resurrecting JFK. They're get him, Trump, and Pence in a human centipede.
And they're gonna
Not
make a
gonna
super
lie,
baby.
I want that. How
That's-
much do you think I'll be like? I'll pay all your fucking lawyer fees, Trump, so I can
See you in a human centipede.
centipede it. And you're like, sure.
So out of the three of us, if we had to make a human centipede in order to leave this room, what's the order?
Okay,
I feel like I know I'm getting stuck in the middle, bro.
listen, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like 6 inches shorter than both of you guys, so I know I'm just gonna be dangling in the middle. I just know it.
See, I was gonna put him at the end because I don't know him.
I'm just thinking like pragmatically, like I'm gonna end up in the middle. Like
I heard a
Kyle
burp earlier.
I'm gonna end up like Kyle Broflowski in the middle, just like
cuttlefish.
do you want the cuttlefish?
Oh, you are so brave.
If I centipede and all you guys do have diabetes immediately.
Yo, shout out South Park,
It'd be
dude.
so dehydrated.
Yeah,
okay.
does that mean I have to take insulin too if I'm like
will.
eating your
Oh,
ass?
listen, you got to take insulin for me, and it has to go through 2 people to
If
get
I'm
to
eating
you.
your
Oh
ass,
no! Yeah, what's the carb count on poop?
I feel like you
I
gotta
don't
be.
think anyone's ever
listen,
calculated that.
No, I feel like you got to be first then, because you
Yeah.
got to like know like the initial calories. of the
Okay, I'll take
cuttlefish.
it. I'll take it.
Listen, I'm just saying.
You get the
my-
fucking best flavor.
But if I die first,
Didn't mean to cut you off.
no pun intended. We don't have to answer this question.
You're listening to the Real Tech Housewives of Denver, everybody. Yep. This is
I'm gonna
what
yonk
you
into each other's mouth.
This is what you
it would be
subscribe to.
an
This is what you're into.
It would be an honor to have you in the middle. To deliver and
I would
send.
be honored, dude.
You are the expressway of my shit getting to me.
I'm the fucking
405.
I'm the HOV lane in this whole scenario is what I am.
You are the backbone of this family.
Yeah, I'm like saving that family vacation
You are
where
the
it's right at
glue.
the end. Everybody just wants to get home. You're like, oh, thank God the HOV lane's there. I'm like, oh, I don't like getting driven over, but
It's
like
2 people or more, and we're 3
whatever,
technically.
you know,
Technically, it's
just
three-
don't bully me. I'll come.
We're driving in a minivan.
Don't
Like,
tickle me, I'll come.
Yeah, don't bully me, dude. I'll come super hard. That's not cool. That's all I gotta say. Yeah.
About it.
so, you want to ask a question?
Closing seg.
I kind of have another one though.
Well, then fucking
So
ask it, bitch.
okay.
Wait, I all night. You guys trying to party all night?
Yeah, dude.
I'm here
We'll
all
make
night.
an 8-hour podcast.
Dude, with this nonsense that we got going on, I feel like my brain has only scratched the surface.
We've only started.
It's Duncan Ponjussel. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I do not know what you're saying, but
Duncan Trussell?
Duncan Ponchussel
Like Never
and
mind.
Jesselnick.
Whatever.
I got it though. So moving from Philly to Denver, you were like in both scenes. Is there any tips you can give to like a lot of kids listening to this cast, a lot of children? They're trying to get into the DJ scene here. How do you, what's your like advice to kids trying to break on the scene? Like go to shows and get shows.
Man, I'm going to tell you guys something that I learned the hard way. And I'm giving you 14 years of advice
Let's
here.
go.
Fuck them kids.
You
Dude.
mean
Tell them
young
what's
kid?
up.
First, fuck them kids if you're a DJ. No, don't do that. That came out wrong. That came out so wrong.
Yeah. Yo, Diplo was like, okay, dude.
On my way.
Diplo's like, I've already been doing that.
Again, this is the whitest thing. The second whitest thing.
You're
I've
pretty
ever
white,
done.
dude.
So my advice to everyone that's like, how do you get so many shows? And I'm like, I tell them straight up, there's one rule. Don't be a dick. That's it.
We talked about that on
This
last
seems
weeks cast. Just
every-
don't be a fucking douchebag.
No, this is a
Don't be
recurring
needy
theme.
dick. It's a needy thing. If you're needy, I never.
Yeah,
wanna talk to
if you're hitting up promoters for shows, dude.
This is a recurring theme, dude. If you're not learning this now.
If you're hitting up a promoter, even no matter what level you're, let them hit you up. Unless like you're trying to like do something on your own, like
unless you're like, I know you need me on this one. Like,
right.
That's
Like,
fine. But don't tell me like you don't even know the kind of set I would play. And I'm like, I think you just DJ.
But like, go to the promoter shows, show face, introduce yourself, be a nice person.
Don't be a dick. Don't be like immediately like, can I play this show?
so this is what I
Don't
did,
talk-
and these are my achievements, and like
Yeah, I played my bar mitzvah, bro. Like, I'm a DJ.
I did play my bar
Harm
mitzvah.
did,
I'm gonna
because,
say that.
Holy shit.
Point of
But
contingency. Happy Yoink and Parmajawn.
I'm not a sham. I promise everybody.
No, I will tell you. Okay, sorry.
What's the
I'm
good
gonna
Yiddish
take a
word
nut-
for that?
Yeah, what's the Yiddish?
You're not a.
I'm not a kibbutz.
You're not kibbutz.
Hey,
I'm not the
He's not the
Sugar.
Bro, I learned my Torah portion when I was in 7th grade. So, anyways,
Vape juice. So sorry. As I was saying, my fucking best advice for people that want to get shows: go to shows, be friends with the people that are there, dude. Just be friends. Don't fucking force it. Do not force that shit. Just be homies. If it's naturally going to be a good connection, it's going to be a good connection. But what you have to understand is you can't be a needy, desperate motherfucker. You can't be like begging all that shit. Like, not that like, like I get it. You have aspirations and
You got a
should do that. I
DJ
get
400.
it.
You're in your basement. You've mixed A craze perfectly with Do It to It.
yeah,
Back to back.
A craze, trap A craze with house A craze.
Yeah.
but
Don't
like,
go tell-
also, I think what you're like partially saying too is like you can't just like expect shit to fall into your lap.
Yeah, it won't happen
Just
overnight.
because like you play like a sick show, it's like cool. But like, what's your next plan? What do you like? You can't just like be expecting something that just like pop out of nowhere.
And you can't get shows as a DJ only anymore. You need to have tracks.
Dude, ready?
Make some fucking music.
Mic drop.
Drop that mic.
Make some
Just
fucking
drop
yo.
it.
I'm gonna drop it like I'm John Cena.
Yeah, make some fucking music, dude.
Make some fucking tuna, bro. Let me hear the tuna.
That's the only advice I can give out anymore is what does your music sound like? Because I'm trying to give like production like feedback at this point.
It's
you know?
make me say rewind selecta when you play it. Like,
Rewind.
Rewind.
We got to get him on this
Select.
mic just for a bunch of vocals. Yeah,
We
dude.
need some
Why is
ad-libs.
it's a cover? I'm like, why does your
it's
mic
covered.
look weird?
It's an
What have you been
elephant.
fucking?
It's an elefunkin, dude.
Telefunkin.
Telefunka.
It's an elefunkin Rhino 44.
Telefunka would be a great DJ name. Maybe I should make that my disco
Telefunkin.
alias.
Yeah, that should be.
But they're like, why is he not playing funk music?
I'm like, I make festival.
Why is he playing rhythm right now? What the fuck?
It's funk stuff.
Funk stuff. Wow.
Saf, dude.
Copyright.
Copyright that shit. Also,
He claimed dibs on
you
it.
got another thing
No.
on that? Don't be a dick.
Oh, also, don't be a diddler. Don't be a diddler. Don't diddle. As he plays all right Skrillex.
Do not be a fucking diddler, dude.
Don't diddle, dude.
That's just like, get
in there.
Be respectful. Respect women.
Have confidence. Yeah,
Yeah.
respect women.
Respect woman.
Respect just everybody in general, dude. I've felt like
Except
so
rhythm
many
producers don't respect them. Fuck them kids. If they don't know music theory, they cannot hang out with us.
no, dude.
But
straight
Bristol
up,
Ryan Patch 7v4 sounds great.
but straight up on that, yeah. Like if you're one of those people in like the crowd that just like moves straight through everybody and is like, you know, like to like every like
You kinda
fuck
took
you.
me there. I
That's
like
like
that.
the entry level of you're a fucking piece of shit. But I think what he's referring to is just like, don't be a fucking piece of shit.
Like, it's not hard
It's
to
really
not make
easy.
that your
It's
fucking
really
personality.
easy.
Get
It's
in the
really
green room.
easy.
You want a show? Get in the green room. Let me smell your keys. I'll tell you who to talk to.
I got my dad's
He'll tell you
parking
what
for
kind of
this.
brass it is, dude.
I was like, oh man,
This is a replica.
This cubic zirconium. This was printed in 1974. It's an old house key. I can spell the old house key on it.
I knew it.
All the house keys on it.
I knew it was something worth. I knew something was worth it, Jeremy. I knew it.
So, as someone who sends music out to labels and like has a really good response, you got songs out on big labels. How do you format you sending out songs to labels? Any advice for people to send stuff out?
Don't have an expectation, first of all, that you're going to get signed. That will help your mental health in the long term. Trust me. And secondly, there will be times where the A&R will tell you, I like this, except this part. If you fix it, I'm down. And I remember I did this with Denmark a bunch of times when I was producing.
I've had a song in hiatus in Denmark for like 2 years now.
Oh God, rip! Just
Rip.
release
That
it.
song's done.
Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, hit the rhythm.
Pour one
drop
out
on
for the
that.
homies. The rhythm chop.
Poured in my mouth.
Chop one out for the homies. Fucking, I will tell anyone it's hard. You know, luckily, Punjahbe has been very lucky with our releases, and we also just decided that we wanted to release a couple songs ourselves because
Yeah, and
That's
actually,
what we're doing this Friday,
by
bro.
the time this podcast comes out, you can now go on to Spotify, any of your favorite streaming platforms, listen to the new EP Cash Out by Thatz Hot. Baby.
cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out.
How'd you know how it went?
Babe, I think about it in my head all day.
Stream that shit.
all I think about. Yeah, it's that's
It's a
I think
banger. It's a banger.
because like we shopped around.
Great job, boys.
We shopped around labels,
And they
with
gave
that
us
one.
notes too. They're like, put a girl in.
Well, and just not like that was one, part of the feedback, but also like at the same time, like at this point, I think I'm just trying to, regardless of like if it's on the label, whatever, like I just want to get our shit out.
We want the
there.
music out.
Yeah, man.
Because
I worked
it-
hard
Because I'm
on
going to
this
turn
shit.
32,
Yeah.
34 in 2 days. We got to get it all out.
No,
Baby, you're
well, not
32 to
all
me.
out, but like Matty and I have like a solid list of literally like 10 songs that are like basically, if not finished, like very close to being finished, and like we just got to get them out there,
Yeah.
so we can move on to like other things.
So we bought a DistroKid account.
Yeah.
Well, I've had a distro kid, but like,
I gotta switch to distro kid. I
but
fucking hate TuneCore.
I think at this time in our careers and everything, if we don't get immediate attention from like a label or something like that, then what's
Yeah.
stopping us from just like doing it on our own?
I clowned on Diplo earlier, but he has a talk at Oxford that any producer that's listening to this, Google on YouTube, Diplo at Oxford. He makes this point, was like, I've made hundreds, maybe thousands of songs. You don't know me for the bad songs. You know me for like my 5 or 10 good ones.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
He gets like a platinum record every year, dude. It's fucking insane.
And now a Grammy. He's adding Grammys now.
Did he just recently get a Grammy?
It was the 2020
That's
Grammys.
the first Grammy he got?
I thought it was with Bieber he got one and Jack U.
If you want to say he got a Grammy.
No, Skrillex got that.
Yeah.
Fuck. My biggest influence?
Yep. Yep.
Skrillex is my
Yep.
boy, dude.
Ross?
I love Skrillex, dude.
Squirrelocks.
Lemon
salmon
pepper
burger.
wings, Matty's biggest influence.
My biggest influence is alcohol because I'm always under it, dude.
Hey.
Hey. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Thank you.
Oh, that was what I was looking
Welcome to our final segment of the show.
for. Yusuf is up and down at the same time. Let's check the
Bomba Clark,
scoreboards.
Lord of Mercy. Back to you, Matty.
Thank you, Parm. That was a good Bumberclart.
That was fantastic. Honestly, you've been practicing. Have you guys done this before?
Insane.
I walk upstairs sometime in the morning. He's in the mirror going, Bumberclart. And I'm like, you got this, baby.
In the dance.
This is called the
Lord
ear
of
break.
Mercy.
This is the ear break. To all of our producer friends, we spend a lot of time in front of Ableton, behind the DJ booth, but I want to, in the Tech Housewives of Denver, promote a sense of not pushing yourself. What do you do in your free time, like Pokemon?
Well, since you're calling me out on it so
Because
loudly,
we
why are you yelling?
I want to promote the fact that like you don't need to stay in front of the computer.
Matty.
Not every night you need to go home and produce music. Not every night you need to do some. You got to do some self-care. What does Yusuf do for self-care?
All right, I got two things. One, my cat.
What's your cat?
My waifu.
My waifu cat. My cat.
Is your cat named Waifu?
Oh my
You should
god!
rename it
That's
right
the
now.
next one. I'm actually going to change her name, and I'm going to get Waifu 2, the sequel.
Waifu 2 Electric Boogaloo. Snuggle Boogaloo.
European Waifu.
Pillow Boogaloo.
Oh my god, that's a sample of a laugh. Her name is Layla, and she's a snow Bengal. So what I like to do, Matty, as you just recently asked me what? As you recently asked me, I love Skrillex yoinks in my free time and playing Pokemon Unite.
That's
Pokemon fucking Unite. Shout out to
so
all the
fun.
Pokemon trainers. Okay, wait. Before we even get to Pokemon
Stop
Unite.
tapping my...
Oh, sorry. I'm just like, kick that shit.
ruining the vibe, dude.
you ruining my vibe, bro.
It's my camera.
Were you guys around for Pokemon Go Summer? I mean, no, you guys have been alive longer.
I mean,
Yeah.
of course I was around for Pokemon Go Summer.
But
Shout
in-
out.
and
Crashed my car.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wash Park was like the spot.
Yes, bro. I stayed till 5 a.m. trying to catch a fucking Starmie.
What was your first Pokemon? Because this is not the first time producer said Pokemon on the cast.
Wait, you mean like Pokemon game or Pokemon selection?
game. Pokemon game.
Pokemon Green. No, Red.
Red? Okay.
Yeah.
You're not
Game
G.
Boy Color.
I was
Game
blue.
Boy Color.
It was before the color, dude.
Yeah.
It was when we didn't even see color. It was just,
See, I don't even see color, bro.
we just see red and blue.
We're all black when the lights are out.
The only.
Are you standing up for more vape?
No, I'm standing up for Lisa.
Let's all stand up for Lisa real fast.
Stand up for the anthem.
If you made it this far, use code Thatz
If
Hot.
you made it this
dead.
far, we're sorry.
Yeah.
You have autism.
You did have it before you started. That's the weird part about it.
You listened to the 3 DJs in Denver that gave you autism. How does it feel?
At that thought. Good night. I hope you have a great night. The holiday
Yo.
season's coming up.
Yeah.
Hug your loved ones. This is Parmajawn.
You're-
This is
you're-
Matty Ghost. This is Dissolves. Half of Punjahbe. And I'm just
Happy
here to
Yom
say-
Kippur. Happy
Yo, happy fucking Yom Kippur to all my fucking fellow Jays.
Shout out to
Shout out.
Indigenous Peoples Day, because that's when this is coming out.
Also coming out on Indigenous Peoples Days.
Also,
Shout out the homies.
happy birthday to me.
I'm sorry as a fucking
Happy birthday!
and yeah, dude. See you next week.
Love you guys. Thank you guys for having me on here.
mercy.
I feel like I'm about to have a seizure, dude.